So, depending on if you're kind to me, aka I just got distracted, so I just stopped the video. So this is gonna have to possibly go up in 2 parts. Maybe I might be clever and merge it into one. I don't know. But I got Numpty here that keeps on distracting me. Oh, can you imagine if we just saw my mum on the bus while we were right there? Awkward! Anyway. Oh yeah, I've been shopping today. Excuse me, can you see anyone apart from a big black hole that leads to nowhere? Sorry, I'm talking to my dog. Come on then. Look, there's no one here. There's no cute guys here anymore. So, ooh, so the traffic lights are back working. They weren't working this morning. Uh-oh, dog alert. Sorry, I got a dog alert. Okay, so let's just go and sit at a bus stop while these people pass. Well, I missed a motorbike. It is a mister, I did double check. Not in that way. So we're just going to sit at a bus stop while I wait for these people to come up. Oh look, there's a bus there. There's a bus there. I hope that's not my mum. Oh. Excuse me, BMW. I know I like you, but I don't like you that much. Anyway. Oh yes, 2 cars that I've gotten into recently. BMWs and Volkswagen. This guy's going to look at me really weirdly because I'm filming at a bus stop. And there's also a bus coming. There is a bus coming. Please tell me that no one is going to get on or off this bus. It is coming right up against us. And so there's looking at me. Goodbye, bus. That just shook.
I know.
Oh, that dog looks like Billy. Anyway, oh no, wait, no, there's a bus. That might be my mum. So that might be my mum. So we're just gonna like.
Well, where should she go?
Just go.
Oh.
I don't know why.
She might be in London.
No, she won't come back that quick. She's gonna be queuing up for like 48 hours. Literally, it feels like a whole day. The bus is gone. Yeah, that bus is gone. Okay, let's continue our journey. So, there's not really much to tell. What else have we done? Jumping over a fucking pole. Can't wait until one day he slips and whacks you know what. Not wait for that to actually happen. I'm sorry. 250 quid, I ain't complaining. Although were they even like accepting them? Okay. Telly wise, I'm not going to tell you what I've been watching on telly. It's private. Not in that way. I'm just like, you know, honestly, we got a lovely road over there. Car coming. Oh, hello Tesco's lorry. How are you today? You look very bored.
Oh, well,
I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no, there's Blossom, and now I'm going to sneeze. Or not. Oh, can you do your Quagmire impression? Fucking creepy. Literally. No one. I said once, not 1,000 times. This is what I have to deal with all week.
No, she don't.
Were you at my house all week? When aka you're not supposed to be? Yes? So do you want to appreciate it?
Yeah.
And give me like £1,000 for keeping you at my house?
£1,000? Oh.
That's how much fucking ventilator costs if I need one. Oh yeah, aka update. This isn't getting any fucking better, people. So they're having to call out more ambulances from like other places because in London, it's a big city But in Hounslow, it's really not, is it? And they are having to call out more ambulances. You've also got... Good evening, police. Oh no, can you just imagine if that police car just stopped her and was like, what are you doing? I guess they're probably, oh yeah, look, hello, you know.
Alright, mate. Yeah,
Alright, mate, how are you doing? Anyway.
Do you want to have a beer?
Oh, you know what? I quite happily make them like some snack packs, to be honest with you. They're doing a hard job. Well, not only police, but like ambulance. Got to put them out there. Anyway, with regards to me of when I was on tablets last week, I'm now off those tablets and I'm doing alright, but I do not appreciate the traffic today. It was quiet. I don't know, when did it become like this morning? Seriously, boss, I'm trying to film a bloody video here. Oh no! There's two blue lights coming at me, they're coming to arrest me. Oh no! Okay, anyway. We're like coming up to like my house. No! Literally, look! There were like 2 ambulances. Possibly police, maybe? I got this one up on the wall. Oh! I told you. Did you just like... I told you it was going to happen one day. No, look, ambulance. Right, look, ambulance, which I told you. So it's an ambulance with sirens on. And there's also police with sirens on, all going in the same direction. So I just had someone like ride on a bike past me, look at me really weirdly. Exactly why I don't film videos while I'm out, people. I get some really weird looks. Anyway, oh no, there's people sitting at their cars. I'm just waiting for someone to actually ask me what am I doing. Oh yeah, I may have a possible chest infection, by the way. We don't actually know for that. Oh yeah, dinner. So, for lunch, I had nothing. For breakfast, I had nothing. Dinner, about 5:30, I had sausage and pasta.
And cheese.
And cheese. But I do not agree with cheese. So now my stomach is like killing me. Uh-oh, some guy on the motorbike's coming. Can I help you? So the guy just sort of like said thank you for me stopping. But like, legally, like, I have a right of way in this world, you know. I exist. I'm not a ghost, am I? Don't know, you might actually be talking to a ghost. I look like a ghost.
Someone playing football?
So.
Oh, big guy there, hello.
Yes, same guy. So, sorry, I ordered some food, I got hungry. So, I shout out to all paramedics and NHS staff. To be perfectly honest, they already have a hard enough job where you've got fevers and babies and cardiac arrests and whatever else that they deal with, and now they've got all that, but also adding on with all that, you've also got this virus coming on. And to be perfectly honest, at the end of the day, you have to accept, and we'll just come over here, you have to accept and appreciate what they're doing, because at the end of the day, when you legally think about it, one day that could be you. Like, one day an ambulance could come and save you. One day the NHS could save you. And to be perfectly honest, like, you've got sort of like paramedics and NHS working pretty much their asses off, like 12 hours a day with like a 5-minute break, if that. And also intensive care as well, who are struggling. And to actually have family that were put into intensive care so often, and just to know how busy that generally was, and for them to make the hard decision as to who's going to stay on the ventilator and who's got to come off and who's got more chance of surviving than who. And at the end of the day, that is hard, because you just want to try and keep everyone alive. And when you think about it, you've got me with a really low immune system, my 4-year-old brother, who, if you watch my previous videos, you would have seen him, like, who are more likely to get it. And just supermarkets, like, working your asses off, and you know, you've got my uncle and my cousin who are still working on the bins. You've got my nan who's still working in offices for NHS staff. You've sort of like district nurses who are still under the NHS at the end of the day. You've got my aunt who's still going to people's houses and helping them and making sure that they're fine, and she's got 2 kids of her own. And then you've got people like me and my mum, where we work, which is at the youth centre. We have no kids there. Like, we haven't had any kids there for like 3-4 weeks. We haven't had any kids there, and we're still going there, because at the end of the day, there's still families out there who need help. And we've got the vulnerable people who we deliver to, and we've just been given somewhere else to go and deliver to help people. And at the end of the day, as scary as this may be, like, just stay at home and stay isolated, because to be perfectly honest, like, only go out for essentials, and if it's not essential, then don't bother, because at the end of the day, it's not the risk. The risk isn't worth it, to be perfectly honest. I mean, if the risk was worth it, like, it's just nice just to see the shelves finally starting to stock up. Like, you just kind of think, you had supermarkets where everyone was raiding them for this panic buying, so they were working extra hard, and you've now got people that are now off, and now they're desperately asking for help. So with supermarkets, NHS staff, whoever helps you, try and help them for once. Like, what? I've been in hospital like 2018 and 2019. This is the first year I haven't actually been to hospital. Touch wood. Can you pick up Jackson? Sorry, I just dropped my dog. So, touch wood. You know, I ain't gonna go. But this is your time to actually help the people that help you. Help the NHS. If, you know, you may not see them as appreciated, but they work endlessly, and, you know, every single time they just stop just to try and have sort of like a break. They then got another call and another call and another call and another call. But not only am I going out to paramedics, I'm also going out to A&E. So A&E are having to deal with it. intensive care are having to deal with it. What's the other one? Before you go into A&E. Oh, so the UCC, which is Urgent Care Centre. No, just trying to help it. You've either got the people on the wards. You got sort of like you've got like surgeons, and you know, all these people are still having to deal with, like, I don't know, like cardiac arrests and strokes and accidents and all the general stuff that they deal with on the day-to-day life, which is already hard enough, to now go and actually add on to this virus, which will make it even harder. So not only for the NHS sake, but for your sake as well, and to keep your families and friends and everyone around you safe. Only go out if it's needed, and in that way you would actually see like a massive improvement as to what actually happens. I've got this one looking at me. Let's just continue to go. So, you know, just try and keep yourself safe, and if you drive, come on. If you drive and you see an ambulance trying to get past, move your car's asses out the way, please, because at the end of the day, if it's not you, then it's someone else that needs it, and one day you may need it and never know. So just take that into note, and what do you say, just thank you for the NHS at the end of the day. Come here, you got to say it as well.
Thanks, thank you.
In other words, thank you for the NHS. You guys, no matter how much they work, just try and help them. Try and help them, because at the end of the day, it might be helping someone in your family, if not even helping you. So, you know, just stay safe, and I shall catch up with you in the next couple of days or so. So stay safe, stay at home, do what they're telling you. Oh, Boris Johnson. Yeah, I hope Boris Johnson gets well as well, because, well, what happens if Boris Johnson goes, we don't know. So we pray for Boris Johnson, that he gets well, and that all of you stay safe. If you've got nothing to say nice in this situation, then bye bye. I don't want to know you, because this is not funny, this is serious. So stay at home, stay safe, and think of the NHS whenever you go and do something, and think of other people, and think of yourselves. So yeah, so just think of that. And someone's just walked past us to go and help someone who lives here and they need help. My exact example has just been said. Like, they come to work every day to risk their lives for you. So just think about that. The whole NHS does. So I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.